So what exactly would I like to change, or what do I wish I could do differently at the channel? What would make me excited again? Oh, I know. Welcome to the Bare Pantry Show. If you want to learn how to cook in simple steps and have your dishes come out great the first time, then you're in the right place. Learn to make restaurant-style meals, comfort foods, and authentic Belizean dishes from basic ingredients. You know, when I started to make this series of 3 videos, I didn't know where I wanted to go with them. But after making the first 2, I've realized that I've been introducing myself to my new subscribers. Hey guys, welcome. And I've been reintroducing myself to my old subscribers. So there you have it. You've been totally caught up as to what's been going on here at this channel for the past 9 years. You've learned about the 5 things I think I did wrong when I started doing YouTube, so you guys don't have to make that same mistake. And then I told you about the 5 things that I think I did right to build my foundation. And now this video is going to be called 5 things I wish I could do differently. But you guys, I think what this video is going to really be about is my dreams. What are my dreams for the channel? So I'm so excited to be sharing this with you guys because now it's awakened me to try to figure out what I want, right? So before we get into it though, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't done so already. Hit that notification bell so you can know when I upload something else, and hit all, you know, so you can get all the notifications. And I also want to thank you guys for picking up my 2 books. You guys are so amazing. That's the only merch that I have here at the channel right now. And when you buy those books, you sponsor the channel directly. All right. So now let's get into number 5. You guys, can I just be honest and tell you from my heart that I want to hit 100,000 subscribers so badly. I see a lot of my peers that started off with me, people that I actually know in my real life. And I suspect that they have bought subscribers, likes, followers, whatever. I don't buy any of that stuff. Everything that I have here, I've earned through blood, sweat, and tears. And I'm just like a little bit shy of 100,000, like 13,000 and something, according to Social Blade. According to Social Blade, I should have hit 100,000, not Thanksgiving, Halloween 2020. It didn't happen. You know, Social Blade can only go by what's happening every 28 days or so. And so now they've put me all the way to like 2022. You guys, I think we can do it. I think with your help, we can do it. You know, in the Bible, when Elizabeth was with child, that's John the Baptist's mom, God muted Zacharias' mouth. That's the dad, the husband. And I think it's because he was going to speak death over the dream. So sometimes when you tell God your dreams, or if he tells you a dream and you get excited about it, he'll tell you to shut up. Shh, don't tell nobody. But sometimes he'll tell you, tell the whole world, because you're going to need help getting to that dream. So this is what he's told me to do. Tell the world, because I need your help getting this dream accomplished. All right. I need your help getting to 100,000. If you know people that have not subscribed to the channel yet, please tell them. Tell your sister, your brother, your auntie, mom and them. Tell everybody to go over to Barbara's page and subscribe right away so she can get 13,000, whatever she needs. I'll put it down below. As of this recording, January the 30th, 2021, I'll tell you guys what I need. And we could probably get to this 100,000 by the ending of March. What do you think? We can do this together, can't we? All right, so let's go to number 4. I wish I had my own products, my own merch. I have the 2 cookbooks that I've worked hard on. I wrote those 2 cookbooks myself, and you guys are buying those books, and I really appreciate it, but I really want to have some more merch. And Josh is my guide, you know, because he reads everything on Reddit. And he doesn't feel like I'm big enough. You know, on my channel, I have what? Almost 87,000. At Facebook, I have 214,000. And he says, that's still not big enough, mommy. You don't have a big enough following to do like the classic traditional type merch that people do, like t-shirts and mugs and stuff like that. So I follow what he tells me. He's not trying to put me down or just to be mean to me. He really guides me into what I should be doing. Now, my dream, because we're talking about dreams, is to have something like this. Do you see this whole set of, I don't want it to make noises, measuring cups? It goes from 2 cups right down to 1/8 of a cup. And it has like the one, well, most of them have 1/3. It has 3/4. It has 2/3. It has 1 1/4, 1 1/2, 1 3/4, 2 cups. So like if you're measuring something and it says use 3/4 of a cup, you wouldn't need to measure 1/2 cup plus 1/4 cup to get the 3/4. You could just grab your set. So I'd like to have like a set like this and have my logo on it and just sell it. That's what I'd like to do. And it also comes with the measuring spoons. Now, these measuring spoons are special because not only do they have like the quarter up to the half a tablespoon, 1 tablespoon, it has these 3 little ones here, which is 1/8 of a teaspoon is a dash, 1/16 of a teaspoon is a pinch, and then 1/32 of a teaspoon is a smidgen. So it has all that. I would love to have my logo on something like this and sell it. I would want to have something unique. I wouldn't want to have something stupid to do my merch on. You know what I mean? So if you guys have any suggestion as the merch, let me know. I do have a shelf under my YouTube page here for the cooking show. It's from Teespring. Google allowed that. And I did make a mug and you guys bought the mug and stuff. But I can't like go change the design on the mug because I've been locked out of that account. I don't know why. Every time I try to call the people or talk to them through email, they can't seem to fix it. And so I'm just stuck with that one mug with the old logo, so I don't try to promote it. And I really wish that I could go make some changes there, but maybe I'll try to look into that again in this coming week. So now number 3, I wish that I could change the feel of my channel. So when I started to do my channel, I never really wanted it to be like cooking tutorials where it's just 3 to 5 minutes and I just do boom, 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 boom. This is how you do the thing. I didn't want it to be like that. I wanted to be more of a lifestyle type thing to where I show you what's going on in the background. So kind of like a vlog, because I used to vlog too, one of my other channels. And then show you the family, show you what's going on, the good, the bad, the ugly. You know, if I'm struggling with, you know, getting the groceries, if I got you know, some money in, whatever it is I wanted to share with you guys. But along the way, I think I've had guidance from my managers at Facebook and even people through Google when I've taken classes that have had me change up the way I do the videos. And I think it kind of messed me up along the way to where it didn't get to that point where I wanted it to get to. So I think I want to like do a slight pivot. No, don't get panicked. I'm not going to stop doing cooking videos. I'm still going to be cooking, but I don't want it to just be about cooking. I wanted to, you know, like the way the pioneer woman does her stuff. You know, she's on the ranch, she's cooking up the stuff, you know, somebody coming over to visit, the husband's out there, you know, doing something on the tractor, and then they come in and they eat up the food, kind of like the way we did the peach cobbler. The family was here. They didn't want to be quiet. I needed to tape that peach cobbler show because we were going to eat that peach cobbler last week, Saturday. And so I just taped around them and you guys didn't seem to mind. So I think that's what I want to do with the channel. So it's not just about the tutorials, even though I have the tutorials here, you know, and I'll put them like in a playlist if they're not already in a playlist. So for the person who doesn't want to see all this palabra, they can just go ahead and find the tutorial, right? So I think that's what I want to do. Number 2, I really wish that I could get a sponsor. I want to get the kind of sponsor that will come on and pay me cash money to just talk about their product. So I want to get somebody that I already like. You know, I want to get a company that I already like that I could just blab on and on about their stuff, right? Now, I have a little story to tell you guys. So when I first started doing YouTube, I think I had maybe 5,000 subscribers, and I was watching this tech review guy that he had finally hit 50,000. And so he came back to tell us a story that one of the products that he was reviewing, the manufacturer or whatever, the people who distributed it, came and asked him, you know, to let them pay him to continue just talking about their product and not talk about nobody else's, right? And so he's all like, okay. And they said, give us your fee. And so he's new to this, right? So he writes them, you know, a little fee that he thought was a big amount of money. He didn't tell us what it was. And the company wrote him back and said, we're so sorry, but we cannot cut you a check. We cannot write a check for anything less than $10,000 a month. That's way back 8 years ago, right? The guy almost died. And so he accepted it and he started to get paid 10 grand a month to talk about that person's product. So I know that these deals are out there. I just don't know how to navigate them. And I don't want to get these kind of deals anymore to where they give me the product and then I use it and review it and talk about it. That, you know, the payment is too cheap. I'm sorry, I don't want to do that anymore. So really wish that I could get a good sponsor. So if you're a sponsor and you're watching, if I like your product, I'm going to do you justice. Talking about your product, you're not going to be able to shut me up talking about your product, right? That's how I talk about my cookbooks all day long because that's my stuff, right? So I really wish I could get a good sponsor that could come on, even if it's not 10K a month. Can you imagine $1,000 a month steady? How that could be a blessing to somebody like me that's grinding so hard. I help so many people when they get started in YouTube and they always go above me and make good money. And I just can't seem to get this thing going. So you know what? I'm going to take the whole blame. I'm going to take the whole blame and say, it's me. I got to change something about me. I got to change something about the videos. I got to make a change, because if I were running this as my bottle printing business and we weren't making any money, I would make a change. We did that constantly in 15 years, made changes so that we could ride with what was trending. And in the long run, when we hit 2017, that we didn't have the finances. You know, mommy was sick all of 2016, and well, she died June 2016, but she was sick most of 2015. And I was there, you know, to be her support and stuff. And after it was done, I just didn't have the heart. I hit a wall, you know, much like the wall that I've hit recently. That's why I'm making these videos right now. I've hit a wall to where it's like, I don't want to do this anymore. You know, I need to make a change about it. And the change that we needed to do, we couldn't do because we couldn't afford it, because people went from bottle printing to putting sleeves on the bottle. And it's going to go back to printing again, but when, right? And so we just got out the business. We had to fold. We didn't sell the business. We had to fold. We didn't know what the hell we were going to do after we folded. But God has sustained us, and you, my followers, have sustained me. Not just by viewing the videos, but by your donations, by buying the products that I sell. You guys are amazing. I thank you for that. And I speak a blessing over each and every one of you that has ever prayed for me or given to me. Thank you, and may the Lord bless you in your finances, in your health, and in your relationships. All right. So speak a sponsor into my life, guys, a good one. So now, number one, the main thing that I want to change is I want to start telling stories. I watch a lot of Lifetime movies, and I see their template that they have. Here it is. This person's the idiot that doesn't know that this person's the killer. This person's the killer. Why? Because they want the baby, or they want their man, or they want the woman. It's always the same thing over and over again. And then they have their stereotypes. You know, the killer is always going to be the handsome dude with the bright blue eyes. You know, they have their template down pat. They have that thing tight. They put out these movies, and these movies are entertaining to me and to a lot of people. And so I want to do the same thing here at my channel. I need to create a template, you know, for my channel, where this is going to be the introduction. It may or may not be funny. And then I play my little intro thing. And then I start right away by telling you guys to subscribe or whatever and buy the book. I do my little commercial right there. And I get into the thing, and I want it to be entertaining and funny. And then at the end, I've been leaving you guys with little Easter eggs. At the end, whenever I say, remember guys, somebody told me that they look forward to the ending of the videos for me to say, remember guys, we are not buying this book. So that has become somewhat of a little slogan for my thing, right? And then when I say, check below to see how to purchase, and Jada starts singing something about delight, the minute she says that, I start playing a picture-in-picture video. It might be a blooper. It might be a lead up to what the next video is going to be the next day, or it might be just something just funny. You know, so you guys start looking forward, you know, to that for me. I put that at the end, so you guys can make it through to the end, because the videos are not very long anyways. They're like 9, I'd say 7 to about 12 minutes long right now, right? So I hope that I hope that this helps you guys if you are like trying to start your YouTube channel and stuff. Sit down and think about, you know, don't make those mistakes I made. Try to do the things that I did to, you know, try to do your channel, and write down your dreams. You know, I think everybody's household, instead of having a whole wall with pictures of the past, you know, dead family members, and although I'm leaving a picture up there of my mom, or, you know, pictures of when the kids were little and stuff, make a wall of your future. What do you want to do? If you want to travel somewhere, like me, how I want to blow this up. I want to start investing so I can turn over money quickly. You know, whatever your dreams are, put your dreams on the wall. Don't just make that board. I hate that stupid board they want you to make, that dream board. I hate that, because you have to go look into that thing to see all the dream. Frame the pictures. Cut a picture out of a magazine and go, this is like, oh, I'm trying to lose weight. Girl, this is what I want to look like in June. This is what I want to look like in December. You know, I'm going to start doing that myself. I'm not just going to tell you guys to do it, and just buy frames and put it in frames and put it in this one wall, you know, and just you go look at that wall all the time. And once you've achieved that thing, then take that thing down and put something else up there, right? I feel each and every one of you should be writing your book. You know, I've written cookbooks, but I've also written a book to where I talk about my issues with weight and stuff like that. And I feel like we should all have our biography going. You know, I'm going to write my mom's biography. I was helping her write it when she got sick in 2012, and we kind of stopped along the way. And I got the books, you know, several volumes that she wrote notes in, and I'm going to write her biography for her. And I feel like you should write your biography. I really feel like you should do it. It doesn't matter if you can't write. Just write what you feel in your heart and get somebody to help you with the English and the translation and the verb subject pronoun thing, you know, and, you know, fix it and get it published. Even if you only get it printed down the street at Staples or something and staple it together, you should have your book. I'm telling you, write your book. And see how I'm doing all this ancestry stuff? And I'm finding out things about these people after they're long gone. Why? Because people are telling the stories and my mom told me the stories, all right? So I really enjoyed doing this series of videos. Don't panic for the people who are like, you're not going to cook no more, girl? I'm going to have a food video tomorrow. I don't know what it's going to be, but I'm going to have a food video tomorrow. And I thank you for indulging me, okay, guys? I love you. I'll see you guys next video. Au revoir. Remember, guys, we are not buying this book. Because if you do, the only people that are making money from that book are my ex-distributor and Amazon. Pick up this book instead. This is my Belizean cookbook. It has 120 authentic Belizean dishes that I've done on the show already, but now you can have it in print so you can follow along and your dishes will come out perfect each time. Hot off the presses, this is my second cookbook, guys. It's called the Pantry Laid Bare, and I named it that because I laid everything on the line when I picked the recipes for this book, all right? 111 delicious dishes from basic ingredients. To purchase, just check below on any of my videos and you'll see the different methods of payment and also the shipping. Thanks, guys. I used to say all the time, you're watching the Bare Pantry Show, and that was my little slogan, and everybody would catch on and say that. Even my little cousin, she said, oh my God, Giselle was 5 years old when she said that. Now she's 13, guys. She's 13.